watch them after the practice when they're all muddy.
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
That would make sense.
But then they dry off.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's too early. Early morning motos.
I always feel bad when my kid is the only one with a muddy bike in the morning.
Yeah, I could hit. Kaya's is dirty. She misses everything. She's normally pretty efficient.
Remember?
Oh, the one time she went through the...
Yeah, she went through the big
She did.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was on purpose.
What do you think of this thing, dude?
Start button.
Start button.
Yeah.
Kickstart.
Are you serious, my brother?
It's on the left side.
What? Oh, wait, what?
Well, if you want to come up to the announcer's tower and talk anytime, you can still come on up, okay?
I'm probably going to be too shy to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, we tried. You just bring your sister and your brother up there. Tell them to talk for you.
Where are you guys doing the interviews at?
We're going to be doing the interviews whenever you
Hey, it's
come
got
off the
hooked up.
track.
We're at the real races this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right? When I grew up, there was no energy drinks or anything. And it's like, I don't know, KTM was KTM, Red, you know, like a Honda was a Honda. They're all like, it's a Red Bull KTM. It's not a KTM, it's a Red Bull KTM.
You're making progress.
We are back to where we started. Works.
Took the old one off, put the new one on. Took the new one off, put the old one back.
Dude, seriously. See what happens when you don't work on your own bike and you work on your kid's bike? Sis!
Not that bad.
Normally you miss the puddles.
I did. There's no puddles. It's all muddy.
Oh, you're killing me.
A lot of the outsides are way better.
Outsides are good?
After the rollers,
Yeah.
take the full outside,
Yeah.
because the inside's super muddy.
Came back less muddy.
That's because it was the back. I was up a Munster kid. What do you mean? I beat Griffin because he takes too many dirt naps.
How is it? That's pretty good. Is anything sketchy? I'm good.
The back table here is a little longer than it looks out.
Oh, really? Yeah. You like taste it?
First off, like, ooh.
Ride, not ride.
Feels like forever ago, but yeah, it is funny. Just the memories that you have going back to Yamaha teammates. Now, well, not technically teammates, but they ride the same bike. So it's cool. I mean, really, the moral of the story is racers love to just ride and race, you know, and they both don't need to be here racing. And yet, that's where they choose to spend their weekends. Like, his wife's pregnant, they're like off for the summer, and here he is sweating on a Sunday. Chad's retired, you know, we could all be at the beach or somewhere, but here we are. So, I mean, it says a lot about who they are, and, you know, I think that's the thing that gets missed in, you know, in the hype of all the racing thing, is really they're just guys who love to ride their dirt bike. So for them to choose to be here and come and, you know, it's really fun for them. So I love it.
It's funny, I couldn't tell you the last time I was at an event where there was ATVs. Anyway, different to ride after them, but it's like it was really dry yesterday. They had to get a lot of water in. The nature of the beast is it has to be wet early on, you know, so a little surprised on how much water they got in and how like wet and deep, like meaning like just kind of quite muddy it is in places, but I think the track will come in really good.
How was it?
Hopefully like some of the bigger classes, maybe we can break through. That has like a little crust, it seems like. Maybe we can get through that, and then like the ruts will come in. I don't know, it's hard to judge it because I went out after the four-wheelers, and the four-wheelers obviously are basically street sweepers, so yeah, I don't know if there was ruts and then they took away the ruts.
There were, but...
There was some ruts?
There were some ruts.
Dude, it's slippery, huh? It'll be fun to drop some gates with the, you know, with Coop. I really like Coop. You know, like he's, you know, even outside of racing, like he's one of my, I would call him a friend, and you know, like we talk regularly, text and whatever. We were teammates for a couple of years, and then that was hard because like he was at the beginning of his 450 career, I was at the end. Good friends, love what he's achieved, and my kids, if you ask my kids, we're on the same bike, so we're teammates. It's pretty funny.
Practice is done and dusted. It was fun. Got to show Chad the good lines, so should be a fun race day.
You guys haven't ridden together in a while, probably, right?
Shoot. Yeah, since she's raced last over at Salt Lake 2020, so it's been a while. Back on KTMs together, so it's pretty cool. I'm on the Red Bull KTM, that's what his kids say. He's just on a KTM, so it's pretty cool. Definitely fun being out, and old man still got it, as always.
Step up, and then Griffin was coming up to step up, and we were like side by side, and we both picked the inside line. And so I was like on the inside, and then he like was like right there, and he slid out, and his front hit mine. So then I tipped over, and then he kept going, and I was like fell over on that, but then I took a part of the leg, but I'll be okay.
Griff,
What?
when you crash on a blind spot, don't turn your back to it, okay? When you go to lift the bike up, make sure that no one's coming. You scared me.
That was sketchy.
Well, it was sketchy crashing, but you scared me more when someone's gonna come up and land on me.
I thought someone was gonna land on me. Guys, no one did. Turn around. Sorry. I was trying to pass you on the outside there, and then just slid. Good job. Sorry.
Oh, it feels like outdoors. There's nothing better than the feeling of sweating before you put your helmet on. Bring back all the memories. Best thing is when you don't cool off with that hour break between motos at outdoors. Front brake. You bleed it, you bleed it. It hates me. Maybe it hates me because it didn't get ridden enough.
You're back out there in a minute.
But yeah, I really don't understand. split it, bled it right before I rode.
Dad, how did I run?
You were good. The last lap and a half you were better. Yeah. First lap your lines and stuff were. But if the track's like that, it's weird. It's just super weird.
I was saying it.
Here we go.
Kind of just spun, didn't have good traction, and then I just wasn't a good start.
It starts weird because it's so soft.
I know, you come off here, it's like super soft.
Spin a lot. I did the same. Dude, I don't know what to do. Tate has the kit shock, well, kit suspension, which obviously is really quite trick, but now that the Loretta Lynn's, you know, like the limited class crap is over, then it's been a long time since Tate was kind of riding the way he is and trying that stuff. So I just wanted to try it and see where it's at. And the track's tough. It was really wet this morning, so the lines, it's kind of like corner entry is kind of slimy. And so when I come off the track, I kind of have a pretty good understanding of like what the track's like. So seeing him struggle a little bit wasn't surprising because I struggled with the same stuff. So yeah, I'll have a talk to him on some of the lines that I think he needs to work on, and I think a good start and he can win motos today. So yeah, and then when you come down before the finish line, you're okay there and all that. Like everything else is fine, but just those lines. shift those gears.
Right there, and if I win any more, then you need to be the person that
How'd that go? How'd that go?
I can't do it. I can't do it on camera. I hear it in my sleep.
When you come out of the gate, you were good. You just needed to be through the gears a little bit better. On your P-dub. Okay, thank you. Have fun, buddy.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Have you done your second moto yet?
No.
The track's pretty good actually. They fixed some of the spots back there. And it's pretty good. Not so muddy.
14 class, so.
Another one in the books. This is a hot one, man. Summer is here. It was fun though. Like, track was good, track was tough, and completely different conditions. Like yesterday was kind of dry. Seemed like really on the harder side, dry, dusty. Today was quite, I don't know that I would say it was deep, but it was quite a lot more moisture. And then yeah, just like lines formed today. I didn't get to ride yesterday, but I rode today. And even for me, like, you know, how the lines and how the track came in was definitely challenging. And I seen my kids, you know, struggling with that, just because it was not that it's hard or it's easy, it's just different, right? And that's why we keep doing these gate drops at these local events. Just and I love it. They did really good. Pace hurt himself yesterday, crashed literally within the first turn and had a bike issue and hurt his tailbone. So he set out today. Tate and Kai rode well. I would say that Kaya's strengths are normally her starts, but I feel that Tate and Kaya both really struggled this weekend on starts with the gate. I guess the easiest way to say it is, like, I think the gate behind the gate drop where the bike sits was quite a lot of like sawdust, and so it would go deep, and then you had to go up over the gate. And so I noticed that my kids are getting they're really hard to figure out that, and it's hard. Like, even at my level or my level of years of racing, it's not that fun to have to adjust and figure out that style of starting. So all things for me to consider and see what we need to work on. But yeah, really proud of him, and another great weekend racing locally here in North Carolina.